Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for this Sunday, March 22nd, 2026. We're going to be looking at the weather in the lower 48 United States. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that like button as you come in. Thank you for your support here. So, looking at the current high temperatures for Sunday, March 22nd, 2026, and you'll notice a surge of warm air in both the southeast, the mid-Atlantic, and the Midwest here. This will continue to be the case here. However, the extreme temperatures in the desert southwest and out in California have subsided somewhat here, although there's still going to be triple-digit heat available into the lower deserts of California and Arizona as well. But looking at the heat here, you can see just a warm change here after we moved the first day of spring, the first weekend of spring here. It's providing that warmth even up into the northeast here. Boston, you at 46 degrees Fahrenheit for a high temperature today. Good morning to you. 84 degrees Fahrenheit for Washington, D.C. for a high temperature. 84 degrees Fahrenheit for Atlanta. 92 degrees Fahrenheit for DFW, our friends there. Good morning to you. 101 degrees Fahrenheit for Phoenix for a high temperature today on Sunday, and 93 degrees Fahrenheit for a high temperature for the LA Basin area there as well. Seattle, good morning to you. 51 degrees Fahrenheit for your high temperature. And you can see all across the board, the cold air is confined all the way into Maine, into the northern tier of the Great Lakes, where we had those 30s and 20s for high temperatures, like places like Marquette, where they still have that snowpack on the ground after receiving those record amounts of snow in the Upper Peninsula. And also Wisconsin, our friends in northern Wisconsin, Iron Mountain. Other places have gotten the Green Bay have gotten significant snow. You get up to 36 degrees Fahrenheit for your high temperature there. So we're looking at some good weather to dig out and chill out as we get into the first full week of spring starting on Monday. Now, looking at the Western Weather Service current hazards for Sunday, March 22nd, 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see that we have red flag warnings, of course, in the central part of the country. That's for dry air, extremely dry air and low humidity, along with breezy conditions. So if you keep traveling anywhere from Amarillo, west of Dallas-Fort Worth, maybe Midland, Odessa, back toward El Paso and the Franklin Mountains, and into Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Broken Arrow, back towards Norman, Oklahoma, and into Kansas, places like Wichita, just west of Topeka, and those areas out into High Plains, Hays, Kansas, and southern Colorado, and also into Arizona. Look out for red flag warnings there continuing as well in Florida. If you come along I-10 there, east of Lake City toward Jacksonville, maybe heading up towards Amelia Island for the weekend, or Tybee Island, down south towards Gainesville, there is a red flag warning extending for you as well. Now, we also have extreme heat warnings in the Grand Canyon area, Las Vegas, Henderson, coming up I-15, coming up the 15 pass, the Cajon Pass, all those passes there into the possibly close to the Yosemite National Park there. So, Southern Nevada, Grand Canyon, Rim Country, Phoenix, Wickenburg, back toward Payson, back towards Tucson and the Oro Valley, and south toward the Mexican border. There is a extreme heat warning in effect for you in purple there. So be careful, drink a lot of water, and take it slow out there today. And like I said, triple-digit heat is still available. Now in the northeast, we do have a brief slit of winter weather advisory, but that's confined to the green and white mountains of Vermont and New Hampshire respectively, as well as Maine, for some snow showers that could be coming through there in the upper part of that area. So looking at the SPC outlook, that's the Storm Prediction Center outlook. You can see the bullseye for today, Sunday, March 22nd, 2026, is for the Ohio Valley here. And in the Ohio Valley, we're going to be looking at storms that are going to continuing to make their way through the Ohio Valley area. And this is going to include places like Pittsburgh, Columbus, Indianapolis, Detroit, into southern Maryland there. The threat is not high, it's a 2 out of 5, but still storms can produce large hail and sometimes damaging winds, straight line winds, and some of these severe thunderstorms. So this has been the Weather Guru update for March 26, 2026. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.